The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is one of the greatest games of all time. Now, a lot of you may be saying, it's not good, you just played it as a kid and it's nostalgia. Oh yeah? Well, I played Superman 64 as a kid and I can tell you that game sucks. Well, this game starts off when a threat approaches Hyrule. His name is Ganondorf. He was the only male born in the Gerudo race, which makes you wonder how he became so evil. He puts a curse on the Giving Tree, so the tree sends Navi, who's a fairy, to a 10-year-old kid without a fairy or friends, except Saria. This kid being the main character, Zelda. I'm kidding, we've all heard that joke before. He sends Navi to Peter Pan. The Giving Tree wants you to cleanse him of the curse by cleaning his insides out, which is a little gross. It's also not very giving either. Now, people who've played this game will say Navi is the most annoying companion in Zelda. And all I've got to say to those people is yes. Yes, she is. But you'll miss it when she's gone. She's kind of like that girlfriend who is very annoying, but you're glad she's around. Or at least I think. I can't really relate. After this, you were introduced to the first dungeon of the game, and all the dungeons in this game are nearly perfect. The first three you go to as a kid, which are all places a kid should never really go in real life. But that's what makes it awesome. You can go inside a tree filled with evil plants and spiders. You can go inside a cavern filled with lava and has a giant dinosaur as a boss. And you get swallowed by a fish and have to navigate through its bowels. Yeah, that one's kind of gross. Not only that, but you find some really helpful items in here as well. You've got the slingshot, the boomerang, the bomb bag, a wife. Wait a minute. There's also a wide variety of characters you meet as well. You got the Gorons who love music, you got the Zoras who like to swim, you got Mario and Luigi, and you've got Malon who is one of Link's many love interests. And my favorite, the owl. I like when he goes. Your whole reason of going to these dungeons is to collect the spiritual stones to get into the Temple of Time to get the Master Sword and take out Ganondorf. But you also need the Ocarina of Time, which luckily Zelda throws to you as she is getting chased out of the castle by Ganondorf. You think it would make it easier for you since Hyrule's in danger, but I guess not. And once you get to pull the Master Sword from its pedestal, you take a 7-year nap. Yeah, apparently you're not old enough to beat Ganondorf. I mean, it's not like we just slayed the Queen Spider or King Dodongo. Once you have the Master Sword, you can now go back and forth in time to being a kid or an adult, which makes it easy to go back and do anything you may have missed, like collecting heart pieces or the several Skulltulas, or maybe even doing some of the mini games like Bomb Shoot Bowling. Get out of my way, chicken! Move! But once you're an adult, things become way darker. Hyrule is no longer a peaceful place. Hyrule Castle is now Ganon's castle, which hovers over a pool of lava. Hyrule Market has been destroyed, and most of the people have become re-deads. You also have the Gorons who have been imprisoned in the Fire Temple, and the Zoras that have been frozen over. It's a lot more bleak, and even though some people from Hyrule Market moved to Kakariko, it's a lot more unsettling. Everyone just seems more depressed. And Luigi took over the ranch! I hate that guy! Just give me Epona! It definitely feels like a different game. The dungeons are even more dangerous and creepy. You've got the Forest Temple, which gives off a sense of being alone deep in a forest. You've got the Fire Temple, which has a creepy chant in the background. Well, it did until I took it out. Should've took this thing out as well. I mean, look at it, it's terrifying. I thought this game was rated E for everyone, not E for get away from me. Then you've got the most well-known temple in this game, the Water Temple. Everyone always complains that this temple is too confusing. The problem is you want a professional gamer like myself. Wait a minute, where's the key? Aw, crap. The adult section of this game has so much more than the child section, and it's great to see all the characters from your childhood and how they evolved. Especially my wife. This game is just a masterpiece in every way, from its incredible music to the fun and creative gameplay and awesome level design. It took 3D games to a whole nother level, but at the end of the day, I still have one question. Who does Link really end up with?